Hi, this is Jessica DaMassa with WTF Health. I am here at Upgraded Life Festival, and joining me right now, I have Otto Olavinen. He is the CEO of Northbay, which is a creative services agency focused on the life sciences and healthcare, and also the co-founder of an event called Health Design, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. I want to start out, though, with Northbay and some of the work you're doing there. So tell me a little bit about what you guys do.
So Northbay is a creative agency, and we focus on life science and healthcare. And we really think about how to bring research to the commercial area. So we'll help researchers and institutions to think about how they can actually take their knowledge and maybe start a company.
Okay.
And bring their innovations to life.
Very cool. And I understand that you are taking some of the innovations that are coming out of Finland and bringing them overseas to other places. So talk to me a little bit about that endeavor.
Yeah. So at the moment we have a application. We are trying to go together with accelerators from Denmark and A-Leap from Norway, and also HiLife from Finland.
Okay.
And the goal of the project is to take Nordic life science companies tackling the biggest challenges in the world to Asia and think about what is the unique qualities for the Nordic startups and Nordic regions, and how we can actually become global problem solvers. And we want to take the idea to Asia, to Singapore, because Asia is the home to the largest populations on Earth. And we also obviously want to go to the place where we can have biggest impact.
Very good. So what have you learned about Singapore so far, and taking the solutions that are coming out of the Nordics over here and I guess fitting them into the culture and the healthcare system in Singapore?
Well, actually it's something we are still learning about.
Sure.
So it's something we are actually starting this year. So it's a new initiative. And what we have learned is that in Singapore it's a great place to be because it's a hub for regional investors, and all major countries in Asia, they have like a strong presence there.
Okay.
So when you want to reach countries like China and Japan, they have very strong presence in Singapore as well. So Singapore is really a good hub to target the whole Asian market.
And what types of solutions are you bringing out of Finland, out of Sweden, and putting into the Asian market?
So we are trying to find solutions that are solving global issues like climate change, and thinking about city planning, and also healthcare. How to actually thinking about the shifting demographics, and how to make solutions that can work for large population but also for the environment. So how to make people's lives better but at the same time take care of the planet.
Okay. And in healthcare in particular, what does that mean? Talk to me about that particular vertical of what you're looking for.
When in healthcare, I think it's about going towards personalized medicine.
Okay.
So how to actually think about people individually. And of course, this is a huge challenge when you talk about these large populations. But this is really becoming more and more possible with the rise of big data.
Okay.
And also we can take a lot of information today, and with computational methods we can kind of process that and also give unique solutions to large amounts of people. And with life sciences, it's really about thinking about health in context of the environment. So obviously we have to think about that the environment we are living is hugely impactful for our health. In Finland, where we are today, luckily it's actually the best air quality in the world. But many of these places in Asia, actually, the air quality is not very good. So we also want to think about solutions, how we can tackle that. And that actually can bring benefits both for the environment, but also for the people living in there. Yeah.
Okay, I want to switch gears a little bit and give you an opportunity to talk about the Health Design event. So tell me what this is, what types of topics of conversation are brought up there, who attends, tell me a little bit about it. When is it?
So we are having a yearly Health Design event. We just started last year, and the Health Design is started together with Health Tech Finland, and Aalto University and HUS, which is the regional hospital district where actually we are currently located at the moment.
Okay.
And we are trying to think about how to actually make people healthcare more efficient, but at the same time think about the experience people are having in the healthcare system. So design comes in when we think about how people are, what is the experience when they come to the hospital. So thinking about this, we have to think about actually what are the actual devices and technology that the clinicians are using. But we also have to think about the architecture, how actually the buildings are affecting our health, and how can that help to make us better. And then we also need to think about services. We need to think about not just what are the physical things, but actually like what is the interaction between people.
Sure.
And how to communicate information for public, for example, regarding their health. So we want to think about good ways how to communicate complex information so people can take better care of themselves and their families.
So what types of people attend this? I mean, you mentioned even architecture, so tell me who attends health design?
So health design is for basically healthcare influencers. So basically it's for both public and private sector.
Okay.
So we want to have public decision makers
Sure.
who can influence the decisions in the region, like hospitals. But we also want to involve private clinics and then health technology companies who actually provide these solutions, and then bring them together with the best design knowledge we can find here in the Nordics.
Very cool, and I know Nordics are famous for their design,
Yes.
so I mean this is an exciting conference. If somebody wants to learn more, where can they go to find out about it?
So people can find more about it from www.healthdesign.fi.
.fi. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure to hear what you're working on. You've got a lot of exciting things going on. I could talk to you for quite a while about all of that. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jessica DaMassa with WTF Health here at Upgraded Life Festival.